Okay, so I was about to upload a video about tip number 1, but turns out I just turned on all this and it sounded something like this, and I don't want to make your ears bleed. So tip number 1, do not animate what other people won't see, or like what the viewer won't see, what this camera right here won't see, which is gonna be the what the viewer will see. So you see this very little cool animation that I made a few seconds ago, or like a minute ago. Now I didn't add particles because I still don't know how to. I tried before, but I just got a missing texture. If you guys know how to fix it, or how to add like gunshots to pistol and stuff, just tell me in the comments. That's why I also didn't animate on the shotgun. So like gunfire. So you see, my man's hand looks very broken. My friend's hand look very broken. What do I do about it? Nothing. See, again, you don't see nothing. You don't see the hand, you don't see the shoulder. Also, you see, let me just, you see here, I carry the rigging thing, I carry rigs on his hands. I put them over there. Reason, because I only put them on his hands. The reason is I put them also on his legs if no one is gonna see his legs. I mean, the entire animation is just him staring at the wall while shooting a gun and cocking it back. See? Also, one more tip. See how his hand is like this. You're probably expecting him to like put his hand over here and pick up the gun and like get it up here, but no, you don't have to animate all that. You just have to animate this to make his hand like, see what made him putting his hand all the way down there and picking up stuff. And also his facial features, he's giving us the death stare. Reason, we are looking through his eyes, no one's gonna know how his face looks like. Also, no one's gonna know how his body looks like. His shoulder right here, how his shoulder looks like, excepting for you, dear viewer. You only you know how this will look like. This, neither this, or his goddamn shoulder again, or like even this shoulder clipping through the. I'm assuming this is like the material couches are made out of, or like something like, I don't know, very like material. And I'm assuming that you are not going to animate the entire body just for this movement right here. He's just cocking it back and then shooting. Why would you animate the entire body just for like 2 seconds or 3 seconds of animation? So, what I'm trying to say, look at this. See? It looks dumb. It looks dumb when you are not looking through the camera. For example, look at his hand. It looks very broken and extended right here. Also, see, this is not supposed to happen. I mean, it is probably because I'm using the SFM, not the S2FM model, but I will in like a month. Also, his legs, they don't move. They also don't have inverse kinematics. Why? Why did I not do this? I hear you ask. Because it does not have a reason to get inverse kinematics if I'm not gonna move the legs. If I was going to take this camera right here and like, I don't know, put it like this, then I would put inverse kinematics and this head would look broken if I wanted to do a third person view. But no, I'm doing a first person view. So I took the camera, put it right here between his eyes, and see, nothing here. The camera never looks down in the animation. The camera never looks right here in the animation. Never here. Oh, of course, never here. We can see his denture. Holy crap, he goes to the dentist often. Can we get some applause for this man? Right here, for Gordon Freeman. For being in like 40 different fights. Oh, that don't look right. Though I don't know if those teeth are supposed to look like that. I'm not like a denture professional, but I think not. Yeah, Gordon. Yeah, I think you are going to have no more teeth in the next Half-Life game. Also, look at this thing. See how his hand is connected to the slide right here. If I open this up. Is this the one? No. Unknown. Here. See how the slide right here? I took it and connected it to this. That's why it has a lock right here. I just went whoop, whoop. So that's why his left hand is going to do this. Because the slide is also kind of doing that. And the hand is trying to follow what... I mean, actually, what I did was take this and... No. I mean, I can even do that and it won't break the immersion. And, like, I can do whatever I want with this hand, because no one will see. I can even just, I don't know, make him punch himself in the face repeatedly. No one will see it. So, what I'm trying to get at. If people can see, for example, his left hand, why animate it? Why struggle going through the process of animating it if you can just not? Or like, let's say you have an animation, for example this bullet, or you know how Scout from that one SFM I posted a few hours ago. Oh yeah, also, see this. The bullet is kind of clipping through this. See, you can also see it here. But when you play it at full speed, you cannot notice it. You have to like put it in slow motion or something to notice that. Also, this is another tip. I'm doing 2 tips in one. Oh yeah, also. Oh no, wait, actually this tip is don't animate what the normal human eye won't see. So, you see, right here. Unless you have like X-ray or something, you cannot see his hand clipping through the slide right here. So, what I did here was I took his hand, put it something like this, and then made it move like this. The reason is because that's what a real hand would do. It would kind of like, your hand would kind of open, go to the gun, and start gripping the slide of the gun. Oh yeah, also see this right here. His hand is kind of gliding across the gun. That is for more realism, or because I got tired, but you will never know because you don't know what my mind is saying or thinking. So you see this. His hand is doing this, then he brings the slide back. And once again we can see what I like to call bone go through slide, or clipping, as normal people would call it. So, you see how his hands are just clipping through the dang thing, like, I bet it would hurt like hell if this happened to you. But fortunately, Gordon Freeman right here is not alive. Oh, by the way, I can even like make his face do some weird stuff, like, I don't know, no one would notice it because you are looking through this triangle right here. You can see these like lines right here. I'm pretty sure this is what... Let's test it out. I'm not sure if that's what they are. Yep. Just as I suspected. This is the end of the camera. This is where the camera ends. these lines right here represent like the lenses of the camera. And see, when I make the field of view smaller, oh, whoa, how would this look? I want to see. It looks like they just used the zoom in feature from Half-Life 2 while animation was going. Also, see, I didn't animate his head, I only animated the camera. And I mean, yes, I did connect the camera to the head, but it was for other reasons. If you wanted to make this look more realistic, you would probably have to like move the head, but I don't want it to be extremely realistic. Also, if this was an actual game thing, you would see it like I did. Also, how the hell did I made this animation better than the one from the official Half-Life 2? Don't even ask. Don't even ask. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I'm going to make some goddamn theories about how I made this. I think what I did was I put, yeah, see, his hands are more bouncy. Also see this little movement right here. When he lets go of the slide, the slide moves. Wait. When he lets go of the slide moves forward. And see how his hand does a little like forward movement and then back movement, because the slide is applying some force to move with that speed in the front. What I'm trying to say is more force equals more movement. That looks like a glitch. Oh my god, guys, Half-Life 2 glitch. Couldn't find it since 2024 and we didn't find it. Holy crap. So, what I'm trying to get at, if people can see some parts of the animation, don't animate it. Oh yeah, so, see this? I think I found out what I made kind of better. I mean, it's probably as good as the Half-Life one, because they're both as bouncy and like natural and stuff. But I'm still not sure. Probably a Valve employee would have to confirm this. Oh yeah, also, the little details make your animation way better. Now, I don't mean go to the legs and start fucking moving them like you would in real life. No, because people won't see that. But what you should animate though is the little details that people might not see at first, but will see in a moment. Like, see the hammer of the gun. It's like this because like the gun just got unlocked. When he moves the slide back, look at this. The hammer goes back. See? Because that's what a real gun would do. That's why he cocks the gun back to move the hammer, right? At least that's what my little European brain thinks. I don't know, I never used the gun in real life. The closest thing I got to a gun was an airsoft gun with a spring. So I have no experience with pistols and stuff, but I just noticed something. Look at this. His hand is clipping through that. Again, something I like to call, don't tell mate if you can see it. Like, who the hell is going to look at that little detail and be like, oh my god, this animation sucks, I'm giving you a dislike, go to hell. No, no one's gonna do that. What kind of psychopath would do that? I mean, nah, I'm kidding, I wouldn't. I mean, you can pass it off as like, oh, his finger moved so fast you couldn't see it. Or just simple, Oh, I didn't notice that when I made the animation, sorry. So, what I'm trying to say. These are little tips for like new animators. Don't animate what other people won't see or won't see at first or stuff like that. God, I'm sorry. Okay, so what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know if I showed you guys this example, but I'm going to show it to you twice. Oh, yeah, by the way, I think I showed you guys the broken hand. Because people won't see the camera will never see that broken hand because it looks like this. I mean, it's a beginner tip, a very like beginner tip. Like you have to be a very big beginner on animations. Again, little details. The hammer moves forward. Oh, yeah, also see this. See this. This is another example of don't animate what other people won't see. I mean, you literally need to have like X-ray hacks on YouTube or something on like SFM to see this, or just have be allowed to use the animation and like go to the animation and yeah like use it for yourself, or like if you are an extreme like theorist or something like that. But see this bullet right here, it's doing a weird movement inside of the gun. That is also because I had some problems with the gun and the bullet doing some weird stuff like clipping through the gun and stuff, and I did mean to not animate it, but it looked too obvious. You could literally, even an ant would be able to see it, even a freaking bat would be able to see it. I mean, you can still see this, but again, this is your point of view. This is my point of view. You won't be able to see it with the blind eye. Also, this is just one frame. One frame cannot ruin an entire animation, right? Infinity War. Okay, so see, it moves back. The bullet ejects out of the gun. Then the bullet goes right here, and check this out. Immediately after it moves out of the way of the camera, it stops right there. It don't move no more. And that's what I'm trying to say. Don't animate what the camera of your animation won't see. How you know if it won't see it? Press here. Whoop, you now see as the camera what the camera sees. So you are basically now the camera. And what you want to do is look at your animation and see what people will see and what people won't see. So for example, you move the slide back, like I said, and you like look at what people will see and what people won't see. For example, you see here, you look through the camera, see it looks normal, but if you move out of the camera, you see people won't see this one, this one finger clipping through the gun. People won't also see this. Even Valve does this. People won't see how this finger is clipping through the other finger. I mean, you could kind of, but again, it's just janky animations, and that kind of makes animations funny when they are more janky. I mean, I'm not telling you go ham with the animation, like make, I don't know, a flying pig man from Half-Life. I I know pigments aren't in Half-Life, but I just made that up because I don't know, I don't know, like, go ham on your animations actually, and experience and see what fits your style the most. That's one of the best beginner tips. Another beginner tip, like I said, uh, don't animate what the camera wants to see. And another beginner tip that I probably didn't show you guys. This is what I like to call don't spend your time doing useless stuff. So see this. you probably can see it. Like I showed you guys. You probably can see his hand clipping through this. But you would have to be a giga genius to notice this. So, unless your game is targeted towards some, I don't know, critics that will literally look frame by frame at your animation, if it has even the smallest detail clipping through something, it will just destroy your entire career. Don't follow this tip. But if you are just a normal animator like me or like anyone else on this platform, don't care about the little details. Like, I mean, like not the little details. What I'm trying to explain to you. If, for example, the finger is clipping like it's doing here, don't go ahead and like move the finger like this and like go, oh guys, look, I fixed it. No, no, because look how dumb it looks. Actually, no way I fixed my entire garden. I fixed my animation. Wait, how it looks normally. See, nothing, not big of a difference. It's not big of a difference. Like, small things like this don't really matter a lot. Like, if I'm not wrong, I think the hand will still clip. See? I bet you didn't even notice the difference. I moved the finger 1 inch. And you didn't even notice the difference because it's just one frame. If it's just one frame that's a little freaked up, I mean, unless it's a lot freaked up a lot, only then try to fix it because it will look kind of janky and animation of like a serious fight sequence, and then you'll just see for one frame the entire character just flying through the space. Even for one frame it will look kind of janky because it will look like for one frame everything disappeared. Trust me, I know from experience. I've been animating in SFM since 2020, which is like not a lot, but still 2020. And also look at this. Now if you wanted to do like the M mod thing where he looks at the gun like this and like looks at the details and stuff, only then you want to move the bullet. But if you are doing animation like this, don't move it, mate. It don't matter. No one will see it. Then you see this happening, and again the bullet over there, and also the bullet casing, and then the bullet somewhere over here. Because it don't matter, the little details don't matter that much. Oh god, what did I do? Oh well. Well, at least I have the animation saved on my computer. Wait. I think I can save it, guys. Holy crap. I saved it, guys. Holy crap, I'm a magician. Okay, here's what I did wrong. Okay, so what I'm trying to say. If you can see, like, for example, I know his legs moving, don't animate it. If you can see his fingers moving right here, don't animate it. If you can see his broken hand right here, don't animate it. Because you will just waste time. Like I did right now, instead of playing on my goddamn VR, which charged. I'm probably making part 4 of Half-Life, but I'm probably not gonna do that today. What the fuck? How long have I been doing this video for? And yeah, what I'm saying, don't animate what people want to see. Don't animate little details that you can see with the normal eye. And try to spend as much time on your animation, but if you see like a tiny little thing like the finger clipping right here, it's not the end of the world. It's a little detail, no one will notice it unless you are like a giga genius and you look at every single detail frame by frame. You won't see it. There's no way you will see it. So what I'm saying, do this and you will get this. Okay, goodbye.